Troll in the Dungeon!
Greetings and welcome to another episode of Troll in the Dungeon. I am Stephen Gasinski, of course, your Troll in the Dungeon. We're going to be continuing our retro reviews of the Harry Potter film series. Now we're at Harry Potter in the Chamber of Secrets, the second film. We get a couple of great things. The effects have greatly improved, so it's not quite as painful, but still it was over 20 years ago, so we have to take all that into account. Also, we get introduced to so many new characters. We've got Mark Williams as Arthur Weasley. He's fantastic. He has one of my favorite exchanges in the whole franchise, but I can't play that clip for you because then Warner Brothers will come after me and sue what little I have, so we're not going to play the clip. We got Jason Isaacs playing Lucius Malfoy. The dude steals every scene he's in, but fortunately the other actors don't allow for that, but he could potentially steal every scene he's in. But as I said, he's fantastic. We've got Toby Jones coming in to voice, and I think he actually did some visual work as Dobby, so that's always exciting. Julie Walters is actually coming back as Molly Weasley, and she has more than 5 lines. Yay! And we actually get to see that character of Mrs. Molly Weasley more involved. Now, in the last episode, I promised I would talk a little bit more about my feelings about Richard Harris as Dumbledore. Well, here it goes. I'm not a huge fan of his Dumbledore performance. It's not that he's a bad actor. He's actually quite good, but Dumbledore seems really feeble, and he is supposed to be the most powerful sorcerer in the wizarding world, or at least he's in the conversation, but he just seems feeble. The old grandfatherly type, which, I mean, in itself is not bad, but I was a little underwhelmed. I'm like, how is this dude so powerful? He could just get flick and fall over. And I was a little underwhelmed, and I'm a huge fan of Michael Gambon taking on the role, which he does in the second film, due to Richard Harris unfortunately dying of Hodgkin's lymphoma, actually a little bit before this film was released in theaters, which is a very sad thing, but it did lead to Michael Gambon getting the role. That's not how I would have wanted it to happen. Actually, I wouldn't have wanted anything bad to happen to actors to lose a role, but unfortunately sometimes that just is what happens. So, as I said, we get to also see Draco Malfoy actually taking on the role of the Slytherin Seeker in Quidditch. The Quidditch scene actually is much improved over the first one. I think they were trying to do too much with the first one. That's probably why it looked so painful. Anyway, again, I think the film was actually pretty solid. There was some cool stuff in there. How could I forget Kenneth Branagh as Gilderoy Lockhart? I mean, that guy can steal scenes. And unfortunately, the other actors don't allow for it. But he has a great charisma as the character. And I really enjoyed his performance, and I'm a little bummed that we don't see him in future films. And before you yell at me, but he's in the books. Yeah, I know he's in the books. He's in a future book, but we don't get to see that scene, unfortunately. And I am a little bummed about that. So we will have more reviews of this film series. As I said, I really enjoyed the film, and I'll be looking forward to discussing the next film in the series with you, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. And that'll be the departure of Chris Columbus as director and Richard Harris as Dumbledore, and we'll be going deeper into the mythology of Harry Potter as we go along. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Troll in the Dungeon. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be actually responding to your comments, so hop on in there and throw your 2 cents in. And definitely continue watching our videos, and we'll be able to keep producing them. And also check out Gasinski Geekery on TeePublic. I will have a video, I'll have a link for it in the description. Definitely check it out. They have plenty of Harry Potter merch and some other fandoms that you may be a fan of. Definitely check it out. In the meantime, be bold, be brave, be courageous, and take care.